Hello students. In our previous biology session, we had discussed two disorders of excretory system that are hematuria and uremia. In our today's biology session, we are going to discuss another two disorders related to excretory system that are glycosuria and kidney stone disease. So first, we will talk about glycosuria. In the term glycosuria, glyco is related to the sugar or glucose and urea is related to the condition of urine. So glycosuria is the presence of sugar or glucose in the urine. During glycosuria, glucose is excreted out into the urine. Normally you know that urine doesn't contain any glucose because the renal tubules of the kidneys are able to reabsorb all the filtered glucose from the tubular fluid and send back into the bloodstream. So when does it happen? That is the glycosuria. When there is too much glucose in the blood, that is the diabetes mellitus. Actually, diabetes mellitus is the disease when there is an elevation of the level of blood sugar or glucose. The kidneys may not be able to reabsorb the glucose at all. Then the body excretes the glucose through urine. Sometimes glycosuria can occur when a person has normal or even low levels of blood glucose. This is known as renal glycosuria. Renal glycosuria, what happens in the renal glycosuria? This happens when kidneys' renal tubules don't filter the blood sugar out of the urine properly. So when the renal tubules are not functioning properly or not filtering the blood sugar properly, then the renal glycosuria occurs. So what are the common symptoms? There are not any immediately obvious symptoms of glycosuria. In fact, many people experience glycosuria for years and never notice any symptoms, means they remain asymptomatic. But if left untreated, glycosuria can cause different symptoms. First, feel extremely thirsty or dehydrated, feel extremely hungry, urinate more than usual, urinate accidentally. Actually, what happens? The loss of glucose in urine results in loss of water due to excessive urine production. Means lots of glucose are excreted through urine, which also take so much of water with it. So for that, the body becomes dehydrated and the urine production is too much, excessive. That condition is known as diuresis. Production of excessive urine which results in the loss of water and the body becomes dehydrated. So what is the prevention? Diabetes mellitus or the blood sugar, that is the lifestyle disease. And lifestyle diseases such as diabetes and obesity are the factors contributing to glycosuria. Leading a healthy lifestyle and Preventing such type of diseases can help keep glycosuria at bay. Now the next disorder related to the excretory system is human kidney stones. By viewing that two diagram, you can understand the difference. This is the diagram of a healthy kidney and this is the diagram of a kidney with kidney stones. You can see the stones that are formed at the inner surfaces of kidney. Now, what are the kidney stones? Kidney stones are hard deposits made of minerals and salts that form inside the kidneys. In the diagram, actually it is not the diagram, it is the actual picture of the kidney stones situated inside the inner surface of kidney. These all are the kidney stones, actual image. And here you can see it is written also a disturbing picture of Coke, soda, carbonated drink, that means all the cold drinks lovers causing kidney full of stones. Now stones can form when the urine becomes concentrated, allowing minerals to crystallize and stick together. So minerals become crystallized and stick together to form the stones when the urine becomes concentrated. Diet, excess body weight, that means obesity, some medical conditions and certain supplements, health supplements and medications are among the many causes of kidney stones. Kidney stones can be formed in kidney, urinary bladder, ureter and urethra, means full urinary tract. They can be painful when passing through the urinary tract but usually don't cause any permanent damage. Now, what are the common causes? It can be genetical, means from parents to the offspring, due to obesity or heavy weight, body weight, some medications, not taking enough fluids, mainly water, because water helps to flush the kidney stones. Then diet. What are the diets? Mainly animal proteins. The diets rich in salts and sugars and low in fiber, that type of diets can cause kidney stones. And also oxalate rich foods like spinach, seeds and nuts, this also can cause the kidney stones. Now, what are the symptoms? Severe pain in the side and back. You can see this position below the ribs. Pain spreads to the lower abdomen and groin region. Pain on urination during the time of urination. Pink, red or brown urine, means blood can pass through the urine. Cloudy or foul smelling urine, nausea and vomiting, persistent urge to urinate, you can't control, urinating more often than usual, fever and chills if an infection is present. Now, what are the preventive measures? Lifestyle and dietary changes to prevent stone formation. First of all, drink at least 3 to 4 liters of water daily. Not only water, also fluids. Why? Already I have told, it can help to flush out the stones. Exercise regularly. Maintain your calcium intake. calcium rich food actually help in the prevention of stone formation. Avoid oxalate rich food which helps stone formation, that is the spinach, seeds and nuts, wheat bran, like that. Reduce vitamin D intake like egg yolks, orange juice, etc. Don't drink too much alcohol. Consume less sugar. Avoid adding salt to your food. Limit your intake of animal protein. Reduce sodium intake. Eat fresh fruits and vegetables which are rich in fiber content. So, till now we have discussed 4 disorders related to the human excretory system. So, by that today we are ending our biology session. Bye and have a nice day.